finally back in Lake Nona. Today we're going to be doing a update video. It's been a while since I've made a video here, so we're going to talk about all the new developments, what hasn't been being developed, and also new homes, new neighborhoods, new parks, new schools. We're going to dive into it all. Stay tuned. All right, so right now we're in the town center and there has been some exciting developments. I'll start with the first one that's proposed for the area, which is Lake Nona West, a just over 405,000 square foot retail center with a 150,000 anchor tenant, followed by 6 junior tenants ranging anywhere from 14,000 to 50,000 square feet. Now, based on some articles out there, there is a rumor that Tavistock is in talks with Target to be that anchor tenant, which is very, very exciting for the area. A lot of people have been yearning for something other than a Publix and a Walmart and a Sam's Club in Lake Nona. Target, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, I've seen those three tossed out the most, but Target seems to be the one on the forefront. Whether or not that is confirmed and will be the actual tenant is yet to be seen. However, I really wasn't even thinking this way when it came to Lake Nona West, but it has the potential to attract some really big tenants, because right now, one of the things I see a lot of people complain about is that Lake Nona lacks shopping opportunities. And so take, for example, Skipper Peak, who is the Senior Vice President of Commercial Development for Tavistock. He, in a statement, said, "We are in advanced conversations with several sought-after national and local brands, along with best-in-class shops, restaurants, specialty grocers, and personal service operators that will continue to serve our growing Lake Nona community and the broader southeast Orlando." Southeast is crazy. Southeast Orlando region. And so
SpongeBob? We're going west.
What is the SpongeBob says that? And so think of a Lululemon, for example. Something like that could fit the Lake Nona demographic, and just in general, really nice shopping stores and brands could come to the Lake Nona area. As small as it may seem, it's one of the most anticipated commercial projects in Orlando right now. And so it's going to be really cool to see what they announce, which will be this winter. They're planning to start construction 2024 and open in the fall of 2025. Some other cool things that are on the horizon for Lake Nona is the One Performance Plaza. I've talked about that in the past and kind of videoed its construction, but right now we're still waiting to hear about the tenants that will be on that ground floor, which is about 12,000 square feet, which should be some retail options to eat at. It's going to be based around health and wellness. Also, Nami, a Japanese concept, recently opened in the Lake Nona area, which is pretty cool. Starbucks, which is to my left, you're right, that's supposed to be coming at the end of this year. Another thing too, when you look along Narcoossee, there are tons of new shops and restaurants, from Mediterranean food to ramen to Vita Bowls, you know, health and wellness kind of stuff. There has really been a lot of food additions, and so I think they're certainly improving on that aspect. And with Lake Nona West bringing in more of those shopping options, it really does. Lake Nona still has an incredible opportunity to do live, work, and play at the highest level. But although a lot of Lake Nona has been developing and continues to be developed, there has been an area that has remained relatively undeveloped. And this is the relatively undeveloped part of Lake Nona, known to most as Midtown. If you didn't know, well, now you know. But if you look over to the left, that is where most of the developments have been proposed for so far when you think of the linear park. Also, if you go closer to the Landon House apartments, there's supposed to be another apartment tower known as Skylar, the tallest building to be in Lake Nona, with retail on the ground floor. It is quite impressive what they can do in the future given the amount of land that they have left. But I was telling Mike that when I came here, maybe like 2013, 2014, my brother took me to Nemours. Well, I really just accompanied him because of his nieces, or my nieces, his daughters, and there was nothing here. It was literally just Nemours. All this town center stuff didn't exist. There was no such thing as a wave. Now it's like the place that a lot of people go to and a lot of people flock to. So it's been really cool to see thus far, and I can't even imagine what's going to be like in like 10 to 15 years. All right, so right now we are in the south portion of Lake Nona, where all the fun stuff is happening. We're currently in Laureate Park South. Right across from me is Laurel Point by Toll Brothers, if you're looking for those estate-sized homes. But I really want to talk about the new K-8 school that is coming to the area. One of the things, a big concern for Lake Nona is schools not having enough with how much people are moving to the area. And so this, along with another school, is coming to relief, or at least add some relief to the area, which is really nice. Also, I don't think a lot of people talk about this a lot, but there is a community park as well that is supposed to be coming right beside the K-8 school. it is going to be amazing. A community park for everyone to enjoy in the area. And then also the center line drive connection has been made. Last year when I came out here, that was just pretty much dirt leading to the adventure park. But now it is all paved through. And so getting around Lake Nona has also become a lot easier, at least for me, you know, coming here quite often. And going back to the real estate, there are some really good options in Lake Nona right now. For example, right behind me, you got David Weekley really closing out this phase. They don't have a ton of homes left, but they do have, if you are looking to move by the end of the year. You also have Laurel Point, like I mentioned before, by Toll Brothers. For those looking for more estate-sized homes, you got Isles of Lake Nona. You got Summerdale Park by Craft and Dream Finders. Even going beyond the newer side of Lake Nona, which I know I touch on a lot, going up north on Narcoossee, you have fantastic neighborhoods. I love North Lake, for example. And then you also have Lake Nona Golf and Country Club. They do have smaller homes, really large homes, but it's more so about the community at that point. If you're looking for the most exclusive, a lot of amenities, just a really great lifestyle overall. And so I think Lake Nona has a tremendous runway, tons of homes, tons of developments, tons of shops, tons of food places to come, and I can't be more excited to have the ability to cover that well into the future. And so if by chance you're looking to move to Lake Nona, looking to buy a home here, I'd love to partner with you as your real estate agent. So shoot me an email, info@orlandowithmario.com, and I'll be happy to get the process started with you. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, comment. What should they comment?
Bananas.
Bananas?
Bananas.
No, actually southwest. Southwest. Comment southwest.